Hi guys, so I sent this video recently showing a person mounting from the ground, and the attached message was, look how much a rider can put on the horse's back when they're mounting from the ground. Now to me this video just shows how dangerous the internet can be, because this will get shared now, and all those people that say you must use a mounting block are going to use this as evidence on why you should be. This woman does not mount this horse very well. You cannot use this piece of footage as evidence of damaging a horse's back if you just mount from the ground all the time. From what I can tell, she's put her foot in the stirrup already and she's hopped around to get in position, but the whole time she's doing that, her left hand is pulling on the pommel here. So even before she's left the ground, the saddle's already moving, and the saddle shouldn't be moving. So just to take this back, she's got her reins in her hand and she's holding the pommel. So on that first hop, the saddle's moving. I mean, it shouldn't move. So she's grabbed the other side of the cantle here, and the whole saddle's on the move now. So I had to go off and find some other videos of people mounting from the ground, and I have to say it doesn't matter whether you mount from the ground or use a block. If you don't know how to mount a horse effectively, you could be pulling on that saddle even from a mounting block. Now in the example I found this lovely lady. So I've slowed it right down. Now she is using a mounting block here, but I've used her because her hands are in the correct position when mounting a horse. So she does face the back of the ears. She faces the horse's head. She's got her left hand on her reins and her right hand will go to the pommel. There's no holding the cantle, and here the saddle does not move. And for anyone thinking that's because she's using a mounting block, not necessarily. So I went off and I found someone who wasn't using a mounting block. Again, okay, this is how I would mount. I don't face the bottom, put my foot in the stirrup and then hop, hop, hop to face the back of the head and then mount. I just face the back of the head, put my foot in the stirrup and mount. Right, he's got left hand on the reins, right hand on the pommel and up. And he does demonstrate there that he can even stand there and the saddle doesn't move. He makes a little bit of a joke here about straightening up his saddle, but he's showing off that he managed to mount with a loose cinch there, and good for him. His cinch wasn't done up tight and the saddle still didn't move. So I'm going to slow it down again. He's just building up some momentum to jump up there. Look at the horse's back. The horse's back doesn't move. The horse isn't shifting its weight. The horse isn't uncomfortable. This is a guy. Guys weigh a lot more than we do. It's just a good technique, and he can stand there. That saddle hasn't moved. Okay? Not grabbing the cantle, not pulling the saddle towards him. He's going to swing his leg round. And that to me is how you mount a horse. Whether you are using a mounting block or not, that is how you mount a horse. Now my only beef with mounting blocks is that if you haven't learned to mount properly in the first place, you're never going to correctly mount from the ground or from a mounting block. So I'm not saying I hate mounting blocks. I've used mounting blocks. Use what you like. But I will say the only way to learn to properly mount a horse is to do it from the ground. Only when you are efficient at doing it from the ground. If you are able-bodied and you there's nothing impeding you from trying it from the ground. I'd say learn to mount properly from the ground to carry that through to using a mounting block. But people that learn only to use a mounting block may never learn how to mount a horse properly. Now, like I said, I came across people that have tried it without they've got no girth or cinch and that saddle doesn't move. Something I haven't tried. I've never even thought of trying it until I found this video. But again, it demonstrates if you are using your weight correctly and distributing it in the correct place, that saddle shouldn't move. So if people are mounting horses and the saddle starts to move towards them, whether they're using a mounting block or not, you're not mounting correctly. So going back to this video I was sent, please don't look at that thing and think, wow, look at the damage you can do to a horse mounting from the ground, because she's yanking on that saddle even before she's left the ground. Now, I'm not knocking her or whoever made this video. This video could have even been how not to mount a horse, but it's been shared, people are talking about it. The whole message of why this video was made has been lost or it's been changed. So, but this isn't how you'd mount a horse. I just want to make that clear. I don't know whether she's exaggerated this, and if this is some sort of example here and you asked me to over exaggerate mounting a horse and pulling on its back, I would have said no. Why would you even take part in making this horse completely uncomfortable just for the sake of a video? And it's dangerous, and now everyone that wants to use mounting blocks are going to use this as an example on why you should, and this is just a horrific way to mount a horse. Anyway, try not to get too wound up by that, but there's some great examples on how to mount correctly either when using a mounting block. Take note of where the people's hands are, no one's grabbing that cantle, these saddles aren't moving, the horses are completely comfortable, and go and get advice and learn how to mount a horse properly. Okay, thanks for listening, bye.